New Yorker has steadily been working in film, TV, theater.
That's right. He's starred on shows such as Servant, Evil, For Life, Person of Interest, House of Cards, just to name a few. His movie credits include Lincoln and The Pink Panther, and he is back on the screen in the horror series Teacup. Take a look.
Did you happen to see our son, Arlo?
No, we're just out looking for our dog. Why? How long's your son been missing?
An hour, tops.
James, what are you doing with the bat?
We saw a coyote. I mean, at least I think it was a coyote. I'm not sure.
Look, whatever it was, there was something wrong with it.
That's why we're here. That wasn't a coyote you saw. It was a dog. Big one. No collar, nothing. The way he was eyeballing us?
We think maybe he was rabbit or something.
Yeah.
Or something. Dun, dun, dun. And this morning, Boris McGiver is here with a look inside this series, Teacup. So good morning to you.
Good morning. Good to see you.
You know, when you hear Teacup, you think, oh, Teacup.
Yeah, so
this is not a Teacup kind of movie.
Kind of from the phrase, a tempest in a teacup.
Yes.
Shakespeare used. Emphasis on tempest.
Yeah,
Oh, I see.
right. What's the teacup?
The teacup can be a metaphor for this kind of energy dome, which has actually trapped these disparate groups of, neighbors who are stuck on a farm under some type of dome. And then, of course, there's a reference to a teacup that Yvonne's character captures a wasp in.
Okay.
Let's go, and it's...
Okay, this sounds nice and weird.
It's got wonderful...
Nice and weird?
Yeah.
Nice and weird.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's a thriller, though. There are like some scary scenes.
Yeah, tell us the premise of the whole show.
Well, they're they're caught on this farm, and unbeknownst to them, there's without giving too much away, there's energy forces that are chasing each other, and they have to work through the human beings to get at each other. So no one's really sure who's who or what's what, and you don't really find out till very late what's even happening or why. And the amazing writing of Ian is that because it's so well written, you're not even sure if for instance, this could be a scene from this series where there's so much tension because we've already been set up the idea that where is this person may be inhabiting one of us.
Oh,
so we're really not sure. And they could be just normal conversations.
Okay.
So who do you play?
I play Donald. He's, let's see, what shall I say, right-leaning conspiracy theory believer who quickly is turned on his head through circumstances, things that happened to his family, and has to, what I love about this character is that we see a version of him that we never would have seen an episode earlier where you start to see an involvement,
Yeah.
Cool.
This place takes place in rural Georgia.
Rural Georgia.
Very small town, right?
Yep.
Does that kind of add to the mystery of it all, that it's kind of in the middle of nowhere?
We actually shot on a farm which is a good hour away from Atlanta.
Okay.
And we were secluded.
Yeah.
There was no one else on the farm, and we had this entire farm to ourselves, 110 acres.
Nice.
So we were surrounded by just the farm. So it really added this sense of isolation that we actually had in the film already.
Yeah. Okay.
So have you always been a fan of these types of films or these types of shows?
No.
No?
No, not at all.
Nothing?
Nope. They make my heart just go too fast. They scare the bejesus out of me.
Okay.
They do.
Yeah.
And I was unsure whether this was something I was interested in until I read the first 10 pages.
Right.
And they urged me, just read it before you say no.
Try it.
So I read these 10 pages, and his writing is so good.
Yeah.
And I talked to my wife, Rebecca, and I said, you got to look at this. And she said, yeah, and she's the boss. She's like, yes, this one.
She's the boss.
And she's an editor from her earlier career. She's like, this is really amazing. And it is true. So it's the writing that drew me to it.
But have you seen completed episodes?
Yes.
And it's pretty intense, huh?
Yeah, they're intense.
Look at him, he's like, yes.
They tend to...
Buckle up.
Yeah, but again, I guess I can watch them because it doesn't seem to be just scare for scare.
Right.
There are great storylines and through lines throughout these people's lives, and that's what keeps me interested.
Layers. The layers, right?
Yeah.
For you, you grew up in upstate New York?
I did, yeah.
So where was that? Where?
It's west of Albany, about an hour.
Okay.
Really rural.
Haunted?
Sounds like the movie.
Haunted? No, but my mom was esoteric.
Okay.
She was a water diviner. She could actually find wells.
Wow.
And not only just find where a well was located, but she could actually dowse for how deep it was, within 5 to 10 feet. No, I'm not kidding you. This is
That's
real.
fascinating.
And between 3 and 5 gallons per minute, she could estimate.
Wow.
There are 5 drilled wells right in our little small town
Okay.
area that she
found.
It's often called water divining.
Yeah.
She called it dowsing.
What was that movie where the girl climbs out of the well?
I don't
What was
know.
that called? This creepy movie.
Yeah, no,
The Ring, thank you.
The
The
diviner
ring.
out.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
No, she just crawls out of a well.
So
and-
no, not haunted stuff, but
fascinating.
certainly, for lack of a better word, esoteric stuff.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a good word.
That
yes.
is fascinating. So we also hear that you were perhaps a musician.
Yeah, that was going to be my career early on.
Really?
I thought I was going to be a French horn player.
What happened?
And well, I got to school. It was performance school,
Yeah.
upstate New York, Ithaca, and I'm surrounded by 29 other amazing French hornists. I realized after about a year that I'm good,
Right.
but I'm not that good.
Okay.
They're the cream of the cream.
So how'd you pivot to acting?
Well, I just left.
I just took off.
And then I went and studied all kinds of different things. I studied sociology, I studied chemistry, biology,
Yeah.
and acting came by absolute accident. Absolute accident.
What a wonderful accident.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm very happy to do it.
What did Bob Ross call it? A happy mistake, happy accident.
Happy
accidents, right?
accident,
Yeah. We're happy that happened because you're fantastic.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks.
Huge fan of your work. I know you don't like the genre, but you're great in this genre.
Thank you.
Right.
I would do it till the day I die with Ian's writing.
Well, thanks, Boris, for coming in.
Oh, gosh,
It was
thanks
so
for having
wonderful
me.
to meet you.
Yeah,
Can't
yeah,
wait
you
to see
too.
I can't wait to see Teacup.
Yeah.